Guys, I'm feeling good though. So I'm happy. I honestly don't know what my content is gonna be as far as I'm feeling like I'm getting back to I think I'm about to learn some new stuff or something, you know? I've cracked the code, but it's like there's more to the code. And I've been in oh my god, I guess a healing, I don't know if it was a purgatory healing, not purgatory. Purgatory feels really not great. But on its higher vibration, it does just feel like an ascension. But regardless, it was deep alchemy. But it's like when you don't have much like lower stuff, you don't really realize that it's it's deep, like it's a level up because it's. But I can feel it now because I can definitely feel where my brain and I'm getting downloads or something new, or it's like, well, it wasn't new, but it was like, oh, I remember that, and it's like, oh, we there, and I create with as much positive energy as I can. I understand like manifesting like the back of my hand in a sense of energy and how it works, and this, that, and the other. So the energy part of it all is cool, and it's just I don't know what's next, guys. And so I'm trying to figure. The thing is, I used to be able to tell little secrets and how to do stuff based off of issues I've had or based off of things that I've heard, or I used to watch TV and see issues so then I could tell people how to handle said issues. But because my world hasn't consisted of many issues, or I don't look at them too often, I haven't been able to give guidance on issues. So I don't want to go into the issues because what you watch, what you be in, that vibration, um, is what you create with, you know. So I don't like to be in the news all the time or in social media all the time that is aside from my spiritual stuff or like higher vibrational things. So I don't really see the problems because we create our worlds, and I know how to create change for the world, and I got to do it that way. So it's like, then what do I guide the people that are going through it with, you know? So I that's why I go touch it sometimes. But it's like when it's the same subject, and it's like, because the science doesn't change, it's the same thing. I will have to repeat the same thing over and over and over again because the science of the universe is the science of the universe. You know, it's like teaching a science class every year, and it's like, I get, you know. So I hope this makes sense. I mean, so I'm waiting. There must be something. There must be something that is gonna happen that is gonna cause. I mean, that is gonna call for new teachings. Because we can only tell you about the universal laws so often. We can only tell you about how you create, manifest, and create your own universe. That you are literally God, and God is in you, of you, all you. And when you command something in this universe, God, the universe, because yes, when we say we are God, right? I don't know how the universe will make what I command to be true. I just know that what I command to be true, or what I want to happen, will happen. Kind of like magic, like a magician. It says, Dad, God, universe, I want this. You know, this is what I want. Or you manifest and say, I mean, you could just say, I'm gonna have this, because you know that you are able to get it. I don't know how the divine is gonna give it to me. I just know it's gonna be given to me. Now, I haven't gotten to the point where I say, Dad, can you make this my laundry bag lift up for me so I could prove to these people that this is what we do? I haven't gotten there yet. But it's, if you believe, the more you're on this journey, your belief and your power will become more, that the more you see all the things that you are doing. It has to come from self. Otherwise, you're not going to believe me necessarily unless you've done your stuff too. And you like, yo, that is what works, you know? You're not going to believe me necessarily when I say I can do this or that. It's not for you, you know? Not until I can do it. Unless you live with me, there's no way you would necessarily know unless you know what you've done on your end. But let's just say nobody's doing something spiritual, and I say, I can do that. They're like, yeah, right. You know? So it's like, until I get the divine to do it, my manifestations to happen instantaneously, that means my belief isn't there yet. It's like I'm not even ready to be wild like that, but I'm thinking we about to be wild like that, you know, because there has to be something new. We're gonna keep teaching the same thing over and over again. I mean, and I get that, and I understand that, and I'm okay with it, but that's the thing, you know. That's just the thing. And so, I don't know. I guess that's just where we are. I guess I'm just anticipating what's to come and wondering what it'll be. Um, I don't know, but I know it has to be something big because, I mean, they're like, oh, but there's a lot going on in the world. We're not talking about that. You know what I'm saying? The worries of humans are not what we're talking about. We're talking about magic. We're talking about godly things. We're talking about miracle things. We're talking about that, okay? We're not talking about the regular human stuff that's been going on for how long. It's like, are we not ready to see a human fly or something? Are we not ready to see real flying cars? Are we not? Forget it. They don't need gas or jet propulsion or nothing that is based off energy. Are we not ready to be communicating with aliens? Are we not ready to have them down here and showing us the technology that we wouldn't even believe that they use, that could heal everything? You wouldn't even need a Jesus. Do you get that? That's what I'm saying. That's what we're on. I've been human too long, acting like any of this human stuff really matters, because it doesn't. So I think I'm transitioning out of talk. I've done the humanistic stuff long enough. I think I've said and guided people on how to follow your heart, follow your dreams, follow your guidance system, the energy work part of it. Now it's time for the other stuff, and I think that must be what's nearing, because my guys, for the people that's been knowing for a while, this is all just okay. You know, we're like, guys, okay, we could teach them for whatever. What about us? Like, can we get some? You know, we're manifesting. Okay, I get it. We're manifesting great things in our lives, and our lives are just. I guess it's just. I'm like, come on. Can it get better? I better be grateful because I just got all this great stuff. So, I get it. It's coming. Oh my God! It's just like, okay, I made it here now, and I guess I don't really care about relaxation and peace and financial stability and all the stuff that I swear I said I wanted, and to be able to live apparently I want to go levitate. Anyways, I love y'all. You got to think bigger. If you really think that you are just a basic human that can only do whatever the heck you could possibly think that jump about 3 feet high, then my guy, this ain't for you. I'm sorry. This is for the people that understand that there's some magic stuff on this planet, and when you tap in and understand it correctly, you can do it. This is for those people, because we can, and we are. That's when you see that the telekinesis and stuff. That's just practice. It gets better. Do you think that it's just like basketball? If you don't practice, you ain't gonna get better at it. You ain't just gonna all of a sudden be like, oh, I know how to do it. That's for me. Thank you. I got y'all. But if you put your mind to it, eventually that little telekinesis where they're barely blowing that thing, they're going to be able to lift a freaking tree or something. We wouldn't want to lift an uprooted tree. Well, ever would we do that? Lift a car off of somebody. Please, people, can we get out of, yay, who's going to be the next leader of us? And how about we be the cool freaking superheroes? We don't even, in order for there to be a superhero, we got to have an enemy. Forget that. We just be the powerful, godly beings that we are and do cool stuff. But I think the aliens gonna have to come down here and be like, look, haha, we exist, and then all of us can be cool, because everybody else can be like, ah! It's like, dude, you the one I've been talking to for all this time? What's up? Y'all took too long. All right, I'm out.